This is Judy with Living Small News, and we got some new Q posts. We've left off with the Apache and Day of Days, the DOD. And somebody posted up here, I posted this so many times. Tomorrow is Freedom Day. Q posted a flag named Freedom, and timing is everything. Tomorrow, Day of Days. Department of Defense. Okay. POTUS speech was inspiring. Q said timing is everything. Did you miss the most important line of the entire speech? Activation code. Q. Let's see. He just has an exclamation mark there. And someone posted anonymous, I call on the Congress to empower every cabinet secretary with the authority to reward good workers and to remove federal employees who undermine the public trust or fail the American people. This? And a lot of exclamation points. Q. And up here, TikTok. Q, was the train incident a false flag today? And Q responds with, do you believe in coincidences? Expect more. POTUS on terrorist and Guantanamo Bay. Let's be clear, enemy combatants. Reread executive orders put together. Q. And I do have those pulled up, and we'll go over those in just a moment. And then we've got, I'm guessing that the Freedom State and Freedom Day have to do with the Q stringers for freedom. News unlocks map. Q. What happened at hotel? Adam Schiff. What is Adam Schiff attempting right now? Favor repaid. Q. Some incident with Adam happened at a hotel and was covered up. He is repaying the favor by trying to cover this up. Anons, we are looking for a death cover-up of Adam Schiff's doing. How they control those they need. One recent example, relevant today, learn Q. Q's asking if it's a coincidence. The day after the state of and train carrying GOP members of Congress hits garbage truck, 1 dead. So Q doesn't think that's a coincidence. And I had posted it earlier on Facebook if that was a coincidence. But I think all the GOP members were okay. I think the 1 dead was the guy in the truck. Let's see. Identified the deceased victim as Christopher Foley, 28, one of 2 passengers aboard the trash truck. Yes. So that could have been the false flag that Q was talking about or warning us about earlier. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay, so he is telling us to expect more. Reread EOs and put together. We've got them up here, and he actually signed these yesterday. And this is presidential executive order on protecting America through lawful detention of terrorists. So, and he did mention the Gitmo last night in his speech, and maybe that's the activation code that this is referring to, but I can't be 100% on that. And then we've got the other executive order, which was signed actually today. President Donald J. Trump proclaims February 2018 as National African American History Month. So we've got those two executive orders together. And I mean, those are the most recent ones, but yeah, he did put out one about human trafficking earlier, so maybe that ties into this as well. And then the helicopter crash, Newport Beach, Hotel GM, what happened at these hotels? And we do have the article from LATimes.com. Okay, we've got a helicopter that Q is talking about. Okay, tragic loss, 3 people killed aboard a helicopter in Newport Beach crash are identified. Q does say it's Newport Beach. He mentioned GM and what happened at these hotels. So let's see if this article, 3 people killed when a helicopter crashed into a home in a gated neighborhood in Newport Beach. On 2 have been identified. Joseph Anthony Tenna, 60, of Newport Beach, Kimberly Wattsman, 45, of Santa Monica, and Brian Wright, 56, of Hollywood, Florida, died in the crash, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Department. 2 other people were injured, authorities said. Okay, let's see. He said one GM and he mentioned motels. So let's see if they say who they are. I'm telling you, Q's dropped quite a bit of information tonight. Okay, who are these people? Here we go. Wattsman was the general manager of the Standard Hotel in West Hollywood. She had worked for the company for 11 years. Okay, let's go back to Q's post. What happened at these hotels? Wow. Okay, I'm guessing that the Freedom Statue on Freedom Day, and of course, in one of Q's earlier posts, we also had the Freedom Flag. And let's see what else. News unlocks map. What happened at Hotel Adam Schiff? And you know, he's the one that has been most worried about the coming out. And what is Adam Schiff attempting right now? Favor repaid. So Adam Schiff has something to do with this helicopter crash. And he does, you know, Anonymous as some incident with Adam happened at a hotel and was covered up. He's repaying the favor by trying to cover this up. Anons, we are looking for a death cover-up of Adam Schiff's doing. And then Q says how they control those they need. One recent example, Relevant Today, Learn Q. So we've had a lot of information today. We also know that Trey Gowdy was sent out a tweet today. In his tweet, he said that he is not going to seek re-election. And Trey Gowdy departure from the House Ethics Committee, which we already knew, but not to testify, not needed to testify, think logically, no need to step down if needed to testify, do not chase misinfo. What role might Trey Gowdy be walking into? Who can we trust? Rats everywhere, evil everywhere, traitors everywhere. No such agency vital, raw intel vital, U.S. military vital, safe communications are vital. You the people. Okay, right now, and we know he had stepped down from ethics committee, and so that left him with oversight and government reform, intelligence, and judiciary. So now he's put out a tweet. I searched that Black Lives Matter and Antifa vow to target Super Bowl. So let's keep eye out for that because there's more. There's more coming, Q said. Okay, 12 hours ago, Trey Gowdy tweeted out, there is a time to come and a time to go. This is the right time for me to leave politics and return to the justice system. And I'm not going to read this whole thing, but he does say, I will not be filing for re-election to Congress nor seeking any other political or elected office. Instead, I will be returning to the justice system. Whatever skills I may have are better utilized in a courtroom than in Congress. And I enjoy our justice system more than our political system. As I look back on my career, it is the jobs that both seek and reward fairness that are most rewarding. Okay, so we need to watch that. And then 8 hours ago, Governor Mike Huckabee, sad to hear Trey Gowdy leaving Congress, but I hope the real Donald Trump asked him to take high-level position in DOJ, Department of Justice. He's fair and tough. Unlike some there now, he respects Constitution too much to use power of DOJ for political punishment. So that's quite interesting. So maybe that's where maybe this ties in, and that's where Trey Gowdy would go. Okay, he does post pedo ring, human trafficking at hotel. Adam ships to. He's trying to cut a deal because he knows he's graphs. Q said the intel just dropped is bigger than you can imagine. And then he posts Freedom Day, freedom, Q. Effective yesterday, while standing under the Statue of Freedom, POTUS freed those good people who are currently being blackmailed, threatened, and enslaved. Those who stood chanting USA were freed. The shot heard around the world. Trey Gowdy, We the People, Freedom Day, Light, Q. Wow, that is amazing and awesome. And you know, I this truly is remarkable. We watched the State of the Union speech last night, and we knew something big, something was in the works. I mean, and you can see the Democrats on the other side. They were all look like they were about to be hung. You know, with President mentioning Gitmo and talking about it's for the people, that this was for freedom and for the uh, the monument that he said even what we're inside of is for the people. And so everything was about America, America first. And so I just felt like something big was getting ready to happen. And I know they're fighting. I know they're not going to go down without a fight, but the strings are being cut. They're on their last leg right now. So it's just a matter of us waiting for the memo, but we do know when the president was leaving last night, he was caught on camera. Somebody had asked him about the memo, and he goes 100% releasing the memo. So, guys, grab your popcorn and get ready because it's really, things are really moving now, and all these bad people, they're starting to come to light. They're taking care of them. They're really, really draining the swamp. It's an exciting time, and we just got to wait for that memo and see what else happens. And I'll be back on as soon as we get more news. So have a good evening until then.